Hello everyone, how are you? Today I am here to show you guys something that has been very special to me for a long time. Now, it's not a secret that I love plants. You can see, like, I have a lot of plants at my home, but this particular plant is something I hold very dear to me for a lot of reasons. So today I am going to introduce that plant and the story of it to you guys. You can see that we have to kind of tie him here so that it's a really long tree. You guys will see, so that it doesn't fall off. So we have to kind of do that to him. So I will just gently, very gently, sorry for the shaky movements, I'm very new to this. Okay, maybe I should have opened this before I started the video, because my god, how did I tie this? It's not coming off. My god. I haven't opened it up in a long time. I'm afraid kind of that it is gonna hurt the poor baby's spine. But here goes nothing. Okay. Okay. I don't know if he's gonna fit here though. I don't think he's going to fit. I don't think he's going to fit. What do I do? Just give me a second. Okay, I have somehow fit him in, but I think I'm gonna hurt him this way, so I'm just going to adjust it a bit. The summer heat here is no joke. I'm going to put a support here real quick, because otherwise, as you can see, that it's very long. It's going to come down. Okay, so somehow we fit her beside me, and it's a lucky bamboo tree, if you haven't guessed by now. And every person I have met, people who come to my family, always tell me that they have never seen a lucky bamboo grow this long before, because it's generally an indoor plant, like, see. So the story of how I got this plant is actually in 11th standard. I had this assignment for my business studies subject where we had to go survey a flower market. So me and a couple of my friends, we went to this Mulli Ghat or Jagannath Ghat. It's a very famous flower market here. Also, it is apparently the Asia's largest flower market. So we went there, and we as per did our survey, and before coming back home we bought this from a local vendor. It was, I don't know how many rupees, I forgot actually, but it was this tiny, like, very limp four twigs, and they give it wrapped in this red ribbon kind of thing and a kind of white jelly like stuff with it. So they told us, like, you put the stems in this jelly like stuff and you keep it indoors, and apparently lucky bamboo is, you know, really good for your luck or your house's luck. So I brought it home, and initially I would say within 1 month 2 twigs died. I think it was not getting enough nutrients from that jelly or what. Literally it died, like not even it dried up, it rot. It became this yellowish brownish color and it was gone for. So then I was very sad because, you know, I don't know why I didn't want this plant to die. So me and my sister, what we did is that we literally took an old pen holder like this small, and we painted on it different shapes, made it colorful, and we just put it indoors. Now I am talking about this back in 2019. Like I bought this plant in December 2019 if I remember correctly, and then I first put it in a pot in 2020. I don't know, like it needed soil or what. After that it's just flourished so beautifully, like I cannot tell. I never imagined that it would grow this big. Like we would repot it every year, and then every few months actually, I'm sorry, and then it got too big to keep you. Initially it was on our table, kitchen table, then it got shifted to our study table, and then we kept it at our window, and then it got so big, as you can see it just didn't fit, so we put it outside. And you know, the neighbor who lives just above me, they say that one of these days we are going to wake up and see this poking out of our window, which is a real possibility because the way it is growing. And you know, since we can get emotionally attached to people, to places, who says we can't get emotionally attached to a tree? Because this initial phases, this tree has like sort of about to die so many times. I have even lost count, but somehow it revives back. Like it every summer the leaves, kind of the tip of it gets brownish, and I get really scared that, oh my god, is this tree going to die? But it never dies, never. Like I don't know how. You don't have to put fertilizer on it, you don't have to maintain it. I just water it 2 times a day, and it's just growing so beautifully. None of my other plants do that. You have to take care of them. Or in summers, the summer is so intense here, the trees dry up. But this fellow has survived through it all. And this plant just keeps on giving something to me. It was one of the plants who got me into gardening. Like I always loved plants, but I wasn't always so much interested in gardening and stuff. So this was like my kindergarten to that area. Not only that, this isn't even the entirety of plant, you know why? Because lucky bamboo actually, they always have this kind of little twigs growing. Like you can see there's one, there's this. So not only do I have this plant with me, I have gifted many of its branches, stems, I would just say many of its brothers and sisters to other people, to my friends, to my family members. I have even planted some of it back in my village home. So literally, if God forbid, I don't want to say it, if this summer or the next summer something happens to this plant, I'm going to cry, because this plant has seen it all. Me passing out school, me in COVID era, my different emotional turmoils, different phases of life, me graduating. I think none of my plants here are as old as this, except maybe there's one hibiscus plant that's also quite old. But when something stays with you for a long time, it's really like natural for you to get emotionally attached to it, whether it's, as I mentioned before, a person, a place, it can be a personal belonging. So why not a tree, you know? And it might sound silly, but often I find myself sitting in this very balcony, enjoying the breeze, and I feel like not just breathing, they have a life, you know. They dance, they communicate, they play in their own way, and I love watching it sitting from here. In city life you don't get much escapes, right? A lot of people might love cities, there's nothing of course wrong with it, but I personally, rather than a concrete cityscape, I want to lie down and enjoy just lush greenery towering over me. And whenever I see this plant, a part of me heals, to be honest. A part of me reminds me of my left behind teenage years, of my left behind friends actually, and an era when I was living through it. I always thought when I will grow up, but as now that I'm grown up, I miss that time very dearly. I wish I could just go back to the feeling of those days, if possible, which is not, I know that, but if possible, then I would like to go. And so yeah, I didn't have anything profound to talk about in this video. I just got dressed up to introduce my favorite plant to you guys. Oh, I love it. I just love doing this. Oh my god. Yeah. So this whole video I think is going to be very messy. I am afraid, but I just wanted to share this little but very joyful, special part of my life to you guys. So until next time, bye guys.